Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you hear it now. What is this all about?
But I'm having flashbacks from Monday night.
Maybe we'll find out about the referee here. I don't know.
Nevertheless, you think about all the many venues and arenas around the world that have held professional wrestling and all the big matches you fans have been a part of. Tonight's event will checkmate each and every one of those.
That's the guy that started it all right here. The guy that walked in and brought everybody else with him with a new world order.
Scott Hall, one half of the Outsiders tag team, wearing that bogus World Tag Team title belt, and maybe he will be the one to shed some light on the whereabouts of his tag team partner and fellow Wolfpack mate. We speak of Kevin Nash.
Now here he comes to the ring, completely impromptu, unscheduled. And that means there is trouble brewing for WCW tonight, man.
And I'll tell you what, Tony, this might be their last impromptu strut out there if Sting pulls this victory off tonight against Hollywood Hulk Hogan and the legendary Larry Zbyszko pretzelizes Eric Bischoff.
Kevin Nash not here. Scheduled to face the Giant, and we were told via a press release that he would not be a part of the event tonight to face the Giant. So it'll be very interesting to see what Scott Hall has to say, but I'm sure he's going to do his survey. Go ahead. Ask how many Sting fans are out there. Go ahead, ask that question.
Hey, yo. You gotta admit that being in D.C. for the holidays is just too sweet. And the NWO's glad to be here. And you might have heard by now that we're taking a little survey. It's real simple. We want to know if you're with us or if you're against us.
There you go.
So, how many people here in D.C. came to see WCW? Now, how many people here in D.C. came to see the One more for the good guys.
He's like 0 for 3 for the last 3
Okay,
programs.
now I know everybody wants to see Hollywood beat up Sting, so...
He's wrong.
And nobody is more interested in that match than me, because at Super Brawl, Scott Hall wrestles the winner. Lucky me. Okay, now for some bad news. The true giant, the 6'10" genetic marvel, and my big buddy, one half of the real tag team champions, Big Kevin Nash. Hey, hear me out. Big Kevin Nash is not gonna be here tonight.
So what's the reason here?
Yeah.
Hey, he told me if you had a problem with it, that you could meet him down there. Down where, you ask? You know where. So anyway, where's the referee? Get somebody out here and tell that big goof that he won. Hey, Giant, hey, Frankengoof, you just tell everybody that you won, okay?
He's asking for a referee and telling the Giant, hey, you won because Kevin Nash.
Like a forfeit.
Well, turn around.
Yeah, here you go.
Turn around, Scott Hall. Here he comes.
It's not a referee.
No, don't turn around. Let him sneak up behind him and grab a hold of it.
At 7'4" and 480 pounds headed to the ring.
We still have not gotten a... You know, the Giant walks out, but if I were the Giant, I would be very, very weary of the situation here.
Well, there's nothing to keep Scott Hall from stripping down and getting it on with him. You know what I mean?
That's a great point.
I mean, you know, big man with a big talk. Let's do it.
The Giant has no cast on his hand. None. Maybe that's why he stayed home. Or stay wherever he stayed.
First of all, let me start off by saying I'm a forgiving man. Kevin Nash, I can understand why Kevin Nash isn't here. If I had to wrestle me, I wouldn't want to be here either. Let me also say that I'm a patient man. I'll be here in professional wrestling for a long time. And sooner or later, Kevin Nash is going to come back. And when he does, he'll find out that I'm the one true real Giant. And another thing, Slick, I got another message for Kevin Nash.
He came out real calm and real serene.
There you go.
And
Go ahead.
Hall
busted loose on him.
got his dander up, and Scott Hall provoked this. The man was very calm coming out. He knows there's going to be a day where Kevin Nash is going to be there, so why not just project Scott Hall into the stand somewhere?
Well, here's an answer for all the times that Scott Hall mocked the Giant.
Yes, choke slam him. Pick him up and drive him through the mat. Go head on with it, baby.
It was Scott Hall that broke his hand, remember that? Oh, he didn't go for it.
He's going to use Kevin Nash's move, the jackknife powerbomb. That sends him. Oh, yes.
Scrape him off the mat. Somebody get a shovel. Somebody help me out here. Scott Hall saved. There you go.
That big jackknife powerbomb, Kevin Nash's maneuver. He walked out very calm, realizing that Kevin Nash somewhere down the road. You gotta face this 7'4" man, and when you wake up Scott Hall, let him know this was another WCW survey. He's out cold.
Yeah, let's take a survey now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Survey said,
Down he goes.
Scott Hall flattered a pancake in the middle ring. Survey said, Kevin Nash not here. Survey said, Giant just whipped him.
And gentlemen, if we're keeping score, WCW 1, NWO nothing.
Wow.
And with that in mind, gentlemen, we're going to go to WCW against the NWO in a big six-man tag.
Is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 849 pounds, Scott Norton, Vincent, and Macho Man, Randy Savage, the NWO. and their opponents, at a combined weight of 895 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Scott Steiner, Rick Steiner, and Traylor, the Steiner
Hey, given that it's a
brothers.
non-title match, do you think the champ's approach changes here, Byron?
Well, I certainly hope not. If he plans on coasting in this one just because the title's not on the line, I can tell you it's going to be a long night for him.
Here we go again. 3-on-3 action underway now.
Looking at the 6 competitors we have in the ring tonight, I think it's safe to say that we're entering dream match territory right now.
Harsh impact and face first flapjack. Tag made.
I don't think this is going to be good at all. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Big time slam.
Vicious. He goes for the cover. An easy kick out there.
It's going to take more than that.
Tag is made. Can only imagine what... Oh, my God. Not this.
Oh, ooh, what impact. Shoulder tackle. Oh, debilitating elbow drop. Kick.
No surprise that the sold-out signs went up early on this one, guys. Anytime a WWE pay-per-view rolls into town, you can bet it will be the hottest ticket around.
Boom, what impact. Randy Savage starting to fade a bit here. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever. Corey mentioned earlier that the sold-out signs went up fairly quickly for this one. Or as WWE Hall of Famer Gorilla Monsoon might have said, the SRO signs went out early for this one.
Oh, man, I don't know if there was an announced pairing more entertaining than Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan. True legends.
Randy Savage is looking to fly.
Oof! There's been a lot of great moments on pay-per-view over the years. And for me, one of my favorites was watching Kurt Angle's debut match at the 1999 Survivor Series. All my buddies and I gathered around the TV cheering on our hometown boy, Kurt Angle.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Nailed it. Back to Kurt Angle's WWE debut. We should note that he defeated Shawn Stasiak that night using his patented Angle Slam, and from there, the rest is history.
Speaking of history, longtime WWE fans may remember Shawn Stasiak's father, Stan Stasiak, who is famous for defeating Pedro Morales for the WWE Championship in December of 1973. Stasiak went on to hold the title for only 9 days, though it's 9 more days than most competitors will ever hold it.
What a strike. Haymaker connects.
Having this pay-per-view here has to be a thrill for these fans. I can tell you that when Backlash came to Washington, D.C. in 2000, which wasn't all that far from me at the time, you couldn't go anywhere without hearing somebody talking about WWE.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
This is going to be big, one way or another. Oh, what a slam.
Oh, boom!
Oh, swept the leg right out from under. Oh, nasty impact.
And that Backlash 2000 card that Byron brought up earlier might have been the most chaotic main event we've ever seen between...
Slam with authority. This could be it, guys.
Oh, right to the body.
Rough landing.
Ooh! What a stomp.
Good grief.
Targeting the back. Very effective.
How can they get away with that? That's not legal.
Beautiful technique.
He's calling for it. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a press.
But did he go for it too early? You cannot teach that kind of strength.
You gotta believe this one's over.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Got the shoulders down, and he breaks the pin. Oh my God, a clothesline. He's got the shoulders down. This battle's not over yet.
Not yet.
Here we go, a second.
Boss man slam. But is it enough to end it?
Plenty of fight left.
It's too early for that.
Guys, we've come a long way since the first ever WWE pay-per-view, which was actually the Wrestling Classic in November of 1985. I know a lot of people usually point to WrestleMania 1 as the first WWE pay-per-view, but that was actually broadcast over closed-circuit TV, not pay-per-view.
Nasty attack to the neck.
Byron digging into his encyclopedic mind earlier to pull out that amazing fact of the first WWE pay-per-view. As he said, it was the Wrestling Classic, and it featured a 16-man tournament, which was ultimately won by the Junkyard Dog.
I'll give credit where credit's due. That's some impressive knowledge.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is...
Oh, what impact!
Now he's got to capitalize. All that's left now is for Randy Savage to finish this.
He's going for it all.
Somebody unleashed the Savage.
Just tossed. You should get airline miles for that.
Randy Savage. Elbow drop from the Macho Man.
Is it enough to end this match?
What a six-man tag match.
Here are your winners, Scott Norton, Vincent, and Macho Man, Randy Savage.
And they pick up the win thanks in large part to Randy Savage.
Now that's the kind of win you can build some momentum off of.
And it'll be interesting to see the ripple effects this win has in the weeks to come.